Now, before last night's event, we learned of two more business developments connected to the president-elect. Foxconn, now in talks to expand its U.S. operations. They manufacture Apple products in China. Trump wants that manufacturing here. And Mr. Trump has summoned a number of tech industry leaders to a technology roundtable next week in New York City. Fiscal Times' Liz Peek is with us this morning. Liz, I think the president-elect is going to strong-arm, muscle Silicon Valley, isn't he?
I think that's very possible. Look, Silicon Valley has things they want from Donald Trump, like an immigration policy, extra visas, et cetera, that help their operations. And he needs their support. Let's face it, a lot of innovation and productivity gains in this country come from the kind of developments that come out of Silicon Valley. They have egg on their face for having been totally in the bed with Hillary Clinton, metaphorically speaking. And I think this is a very good rapprochement. I mean, these two organizations, in a sense, need to get along for the good of the country. And by the way, that's what's driving liberals and the media crazy, is that Trump keeps doing things that, yes, you can pick apart on the edges, but the truth is they're for the good of the country. And all those crowds that are out there cheering him on, they know that. They are not dissuaded by these editorials that you're talking about.
And Mr. Trump will offer a 15% corporate tax rate.
Absolutely.
Instead of 35%. They've got hundreds of billions of dollars parked overseas. They have no excuse for not bringing it back to America if you get a tax rate down to 15%.
No, and I mean, this is great symbolism, right? I mean, at the beginning of Obama's presidency, he went out on the stump and was incredibly dire and negative about the outlook for the economy. And I remember writing a piece about, you know, stop the fear-mongering. You want to encourage people to invest, encourage people to build. That's what Trump is doing. And I think, you know, I think the polls in the market reflect that.
Well, look at this, Liz. Yesterday afternoon, Trump met with the CEO of Softbank, Masayoshi Son. They negotiated a plan to invest $50 billion in U.S. businesses and create what they hope is 50,000 new jobs. Now, that's not exactly strong-arming Softbank. That's doing a deal here.
Absolutely, and that's the carrot and the stick thing that we're going to see from Donald Trump. What do they want? They want less regulation. They want, by the way, maybe mergers to go through that they're hoping will go through, and things like that, that the federal government are very involved in.
Do you think that the President of the United States should do this to private enterprise? I mean, muscle them, strong-arm them, and threaten them.
Absolutely. Here's what I think. I think this is sort of in the mold of LBJ. What did he do? He did an amazing amount of reconstruction of our domestic economy and social programs and so forth, because he got his hands dirty. He actually engaged with businesses. He engaged with Congress. I think that Donald Trump is going to have the same enthusiasm. I mean, I know someone who met with him at 6 a.m. this morning. This guy is ready to go. He is working very, absolutely.
6 o'clock this morning?
6 a.m. this morning.
He was holding meetings in Trump Tower?
Yeah, and you know what? He's active, and he's not, I mean, Obama has been sitting on this perch, kind of looking down at Congress, wishing that they would do his will, but never engaging. Even Democrats have talked about that. Trump is now on board, and he's active, and I think people are going to cheer this engagement.
Okay, I wish you could tell us who it was and which job he or she wants at 6 o'clock in the morning. But you're not going to.
But it's impressive, right? I mean, everyone said, oh, he doesn't serious, he doesn't want to win, he's not going to work at it. He is working at it, believe me.